Okay, we are live, that's good. Hello and welcome everyone. We're back to playing a little bit more of Minecraft. You know the deal by now, it's modded Minecraft with lots of tech goodies. And right now, our mission is to finish the library building over there. Right now we're mostly working on the roof, which is having a big gap on the backside. But in the meantime, several things happened since the last stream. So first of all, we have continued the everything machine. So it still starts out with power generation here, but we have expanded from 2 to 6 water wheels so that it can do more stuff in total. And then it goes into a cobblestone generator, which is then automatically drilled and put into this millstone here, which turns it into gravel. This gravel is split into 3 different paths, one of which turns it into iron nuggets and flint by washing, one of which is making andesite out of lava, flint and gravel, and one of which is crushing the gravel into sand, flint and clay bars. So that's gonna be the state of the machine for a while. It's gonna make us sand, andesite and iron essentially for now. A little bit of clay as well, which is good. And it's gonna work in the background all the time. I have also started to clean up my inventory and chests, so we have here a lot more space again in the chests, but the plan is to move away from here soon anyway. So we have a lot of more sorted space, but in the end a lot of it is gonna end up in this thing. Hold on a second. Yeah, a lot of it is gonna end up in here, which is gonna be my new storage system, which is essentially a little hole in the ground just for storing all of my items. So we're gonna have 5 categories here, but the building is not yet done yet, but eventually we're gonna have here the wood section in which all of the wood types and saplings go. We're gonna have a food section in here. Then here is gonna be, and here you see where there are still gaps in the walls. This is gonna be for metals and gems. Basically all of the valuables, the typical valuables. Here is for the other valuables, so collectibles from other mods, special things like all of the accessories, for example, are gonna end up in here. And then last but not least, this is for kind of the natural resources like stone, grass, dirt and so on. Different stone types. And this is gonna cover a lot of my inventory essentially. Yeah, eventually Pokemon like to run around in here, especially Buffalont for some reason. Yeah, but that's how it is. And yeah, lastly, for my own progress, is that we have continued on the library, so there is a lot more roof than you've last seen. And I dare say it looks pretty good from a distance as well as close up. So if we look at it from here, yeah, the roof and the building start to look really nice. And the goal is to get done with that today. I wonder if I need to generally get some more kelp. I probably do, because we don't have that much left in here, and we're gonna probably wanna use kelp for the next buildings as well. So there are a few buildings that are now on the to-do list for the next few steps, one of which is of course finishing the library, but another exciting addition is that the train network has grown and expanded. So I now have the space for my train station over here. The goal is to start that today as well. So we're gonna start a little train station that's gonna serve this at this track here. And let's take a quick look at the train system in general. So at this point, let me just say it is of course the work of my brother who made all of this train stuff. And basically he made this double circle thing for the spawn area with two clipboards, which are kind of like notebooks or something, where you can enter your name and base and where you want to put your train station, and that then my brother will connect your area to the train network from here, from these spawn circles. And we also already see that in this direction the train goes off to my brother's area. So if we follow this, if we follow these train tracks for a while, we see that there is a pillager, but that's not the point of interest right now. We see that this is going to the lands of my brother. Yeah, here you see already the stuff that my brother has built. These are his factories. And you can already see a train locomotive of his. And his general place. So this is gonna be his house eventually. It's obviously not done. But yeah, cool stuff. And yeah. And since we're already here, we're gonna take some kelp from the ocean between us. Alright. So my home is back off in this direction. If we go a little bit further, there's a whole bunch of kelp over here. And I will just go in here, take my axe and eliminate some of the kelp in here, which we're gonna carry back home. Resurface and collect the kelp that we've gotten so far. Of course, it also takes quite some time to surface itself. Oh yeah, do I even have enough inventory space? Yes. Okay. Hello in chat. How are you doing? I'm currently collecting kelp for building purposes, cause turns out that dried kelp is one of my favorite blocks for building, especially for floors and roofs. So I tend to need a lot of it. I do have a little automatic kelp farm at home, but it doesn't do much yet. It has a low capacity, so to speak. Alright, we have too much of something. What do I not need? The one dried kelp I can spare. Actually, I should just put it in my backpack. I do have that. I shall not forget. Backpack. That's not the backpack. That's the backpack. Alright. Put all of the kelp in there. And collect more kelp. So that is now 4 stacks. Let's collect some more. Oh yeah, I'm doing well as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm just these days very happy and in my element if I'm playing modded Minecraft. It's one of those things that make me happy these days, and so I'm good right now. Also, it is early in the morning, so for me at least, I don't know what time it is for you. But yeah, whether it's early in the morning or late in the evening, I hope your day has been or is going very well for you. Do I play other games? Sure, I just play a lot of modded Minecraft right now. So the last few streams have been this over and over again. But I plan to, for example, stream Cult of the Lamb soon, for example, and several other games. And just, you know, whatever I'm just feeling like, essentially. But what kind of games do you play? Do you also play a lot of Minecraft, or do you stick to other games? I also plan to one day make a stream where I show off my music making process. In the background, the music that you can hear is the one that I have made myself. And if you're interested in checking that stuff out. I will be doing a stream about that eventually, where I show you how I make my instrument sounds, what my workflow is and stuff like that. And where I show you the software that I use essentially as well. Alright, that's 9¼ stacks of kelp. That's good enough for now. We'll head home. Back over the ocean. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, and don't freak out about the Darth Vader health bars that we got at spawn here. We recently had our cousin on our server, and he just played a little bit, but he ran into a Darth Vader spawner. And yeah, we do have such things as Darth Vader spawners on this server. You know, basically your casual dungeon like a zombie spawner would usually have, but instead of zombies you get Darth Vaders, and they hit you like a truck, so they are very dangerous. And yes, they are an issue to fight against, so you can imagine that he was basically running away screaming from them, which is fine and to be expected. And my all-time favorite game, oof, that's a tough question. Very important to me was Spore, the 2008 evolution game, where you start out as a single-cell organism and turn into a civilized creature that can go into space and meet other empires in outer space, which is an insanely cool game. Hello, hi, how are you doing today? I have just been collecting some kelp so far and putting it into the furnace here, so that we can do the final touches on the library. Like, we're gonna take the kelp now that we have here, craft it into kelp blocks, and turn them into the red version. Then we're gonna go up to the roof and plant them down there. Alright, yeah, that is the overhang, that's good. Right, 2. Done. Oh, it's going very well. I also just recently woke up. Basically slept and had breakfast and then started streaming right away. Except that I had to fix a weird bug, cause something you might have noticed last stream or not is that my audio, my voice was completely off because of a stupid OBS setting that I don't know why it happened automatically. No, I don't stream daily, I stream usually twice a week. Usually on Wednesday evenings and right now on Saturday mornings. Yeah, cause I find... Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Basically, chat is free for everyone. Just, you know, basic rules, don't be rude to other people and stuff, but other than that, you are free to speak your mind. Oh yeah, I do have a artistically very talented friend that I plan to engage for these kinds of things. Because, for example, I wanna eventually turn PNG tuber as well, but I'm gonna commission my friend for that because they need the money and I want to support them and stuff. So I'm afraid I am already I have already people lined up for that kind of stuff. So sorry about that. Okay. So next steps. Well, one of the things that I'm gonna do next is also fill in the new storage system with my inventory stuff. But I'm afraid that's not really exciting to watch on stream. So we're not gonna do that just yet. However, we're still waiting on the kelp to cook, so we're gonna need to do something in between. And I'm thinking whether I should let this storage system remain as a hole like this in the ground, which you can jump into from any side, which is practical. If I want to come from this side, you know, I don't need to use the stairs, I can just go like this. And if I come from here, you know, same thing. But it might be nice to also have a roof or something on top. So what I was thinking was using kind of a suspended free space, like suspend the roof in the air on some pillars and leave a free gap between that I can jump into from the sides. So for that we need more birch beams, and we can make those easily. I do have this botany pot for birch, and we need about 4 stacks of birch wood, I believe. Oh yeah, my inventory is pretty much a mess right now, hold on. Let me toss some stuff into the boxes for now. Alright, let me put the archwood planks into the backpack, and the monazite can go here for what I can. Alright, so to turn these into birch beams we need to strip them and then stack them on top of each other. So what I like to do to make the stripping process more efficient is I like to stack up high into the air with a large pillar, and then once the pillar is built, which is gonna take a while. Oh yeah, maybe I've gone from far too much, I think. But you know what, it doesn't hurt to have many of these birch pillars, they are very nice. So I think 2 stacks will actually be enough, so we're leaving it at that. From here you can see some of our world. You can see the unfinished library, the storage space, the machine, and my mess of a home thing. And you can see my neighbor's base, the little hobbit hole there, the village over there, the circular farm. But yeah, back to the stripping process. You basically hold both the right and the left mouse button at the same time. That will strip it and then dig it, chop it up. And since my axe is right now at the perfect speed for this, it will just strip the wood first and then chop it, because it takes a little bit for the wood to chop. But if you have a faster pickaxe, this can actually be a disadvantage for this process, because then it might chop the wood before it is stripped, which is not what you want. Alright, almost done, there we go. And now all we need to do with this stripped birch log is stack it on top of each other in a crafting grid, and that gives us our birch beam stacks, which we are now going to... oh, is that Rapidash? What level are you? Level 42. I cannot fight you for the life of me. Okay. So let's say we want the roof in the air like 8 blocks or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this on a few of these and just look at it from the side how it looks. We're also gonna use the drone for the rest of this, because I am not a big fan of taking fall damage at every step. But let's look at this from afar. From here. Yeah, that looks okay. We might do something like some kind of arch at the top. I don't know yet how I will detail it precisely, but we're gonna do something with that. Alright. Into the drone. How much fuel do I have left? Enough. Alright. Alright. That's the wrong block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're actually gonna need more of the birch beams, huh? Wouldn't have thought so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wish my hands were a little bit longer. Okay, no, that's a weird way to put it. I mean, I wish my reach was a little bit longer, not my hands. My hands can stay the same length if they want to. That's fine. But again, I gotta say that this quadcopter is super practical for building. Because it essentially gives you something like creative mode flight, which is obviously perfect for building, otherwise they wouldn't have done it for creative mode. Okay, we need more. Alright, let's repair this thing right away because we crashed a few times. And let's get more birch. Well, with another 2 stacks we should definitely, we don't need that much more, so 2 stacks will be plenty. So same thing as before, just stack up using birch wood. And once that is done, which will take a while, we go strip the wood downwards. Alright. That is a little bit weird that is raining above the clouds. You'd expect the rain to stop above the clouds, but not so. I did not invite you. Alright. Well, that gives us all the stripped birch logs, and again we turn those into beams. And then we continue building. Eventually we're also gonna build a cool airplane soon, cause my brother and I had the funny idea of doing the Ender Dragon fight in airplanes. So we're gonna craft airplanes with the immersive aircrafts mod, and then we're gonna equip the airplanes with guns and shoot the Ender Dragon from the air, which is gonna be fun. Okay, so now I'm thinking we use the archwood planks for details. Let's see if we have those available. Support. Bracket. It's Umbran. It's twisted. Okay, I don't think we have those then. Then I'm just gonna make it out of birch. And and make these, and then some fences on top, and then a roof on top of the whole building. Alright, let's check the kelp progress. Let's see if we need to resupply lava, because I want that machine to keep going and going. Right. Oh, hello, my friend. He's dead. I got a bit, but not much. No, that's not what I wanted, but that's your fault for standing on my workbenches. Do it on this side. Okay. Get it. Got it. So yeah. Let's add that over here. Let's remove this thing. What's that? That is shop signs. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. Turn the leftover. Oh, I can turn the birch beams into birch planks. That's cool. Alright. Let's do that. Let's keep 16 of those birch beams in here. So, do we have panels? No. Okay. So, let me think for a second. Have over here 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pillars. So we need 28 of these support bracket things. Support brackets, yes. So we're gonna first of all need one birch panel for each. So in order to make... Oh yeah, we could also use those then. That's nice. But we want these for now. So 28 is the number that we want to hit. So this is enough. Right? Then we want double that number in slabs. So 56, according to my calculations at least. Then we need sticks, where sticks we have a lot of. So now let's make all of them. Oh, they give us 4 each, so we wouldn't have needed that many. Again, I need 28, so that's enough already. And we have the rest as leftovers. Alright, let's take the drone for this again. Them to go on this layer. And this should exactly work out. Well, actually we should have 2 left over because we're not gonna make... Oh, and yeah, no, we are gonna do this here, so that's fine actually. Never mind what I was talking about. Okay, I forgot one somewhere. Where did I forget one? Oh yeah, there. Got it. No, I think we're just gonna use fences then at the top here. So that's gonna be birch fences. But first, it's 1990 time. So, birch fences. Birch fence. Okay, just planks surrounding 2 sticks. Got it. Alright. And this gives us plenty of space to fly through if we need. So this makes it very accessible, and we're still gonna have a roof on top and make it look like a proper building. segments. What the... That was not sense making. Dang, I really wasn't that off with my estimation that we're gonna need about a stack of these. We just have 7 left over. That's pretty good for an estimation. Let's see how it looks from a distance. Yeah, I like it. Probably not gonna use kelp again as the roof, cause that is a little bit too expensive right now, considering that I wanna use the kelp over there. So we'll think of something else. What else can I use as a roof? Definitely none of those wood types. Maybe I have some kind of rock that I have a lot of. Nether wart blocks, I don't know about that. Okay. None of the wood types really are fitting for a roof here. We might just play into our strengths and use andesite. Cause it looks matching enough with the archwood, with it being this grey. But I'm not sure. I would like something darker, to be honest. I don't think I have deep slate either. Let's look over here. I do have 205 cobbled deep slate. I could turn those into stairs and use them as a roof. Sure, I think that's the best option. Give me all of that. And let me turn it into stairs. I think that's a block that you can turn into stairs, right? Yes. Balance the grid. Put this one in there as well. Balance the grid. Alright. So what am I gonna need? I'm gonna need probably 2 stacks worth of them. Because a stack is the circumference of the building. And then we're gonna need a lot more for the inside. So actually we won't have enough with this. We might need to go mining for more cobbled deep slate. Alright, okay. But let's start somewhere. Because we know that one circumference around the building is 64 minus 7. So I don't know if we really have enough. We're gonna see. definitely don't have enough. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, no, a circumference is even more than a stack, cause we didn't so far have to build on top of the pillars yet. Alright, so it's okay. Yeah, I think this fits quite well from below. Yeah, I think it's gonna have a nice look to it. But that means we gotta go to the mines soon. Not really to mine for anything in particular, just to get deep slate. Alright. Let's do one round of birch planks here, so that the building of the roof is a little bit easier. Come on, I'm picking you up. Come on. Yes. That was foolish of me. So okay, this will now take a stack plus 6, and we don't even have a full stack. But it started anyway, and then go down to the mines. Wondering if that means that I should automate deep slate maybe as well. So there's a deep slate stairs over there. A Vespiquen, hello. You are level 25. Interesting. Interesting. I hope everyone in chat is having a good time. let's take another look at it from here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Not the most beautiful thing ever, not the most ugly thing ever. Alright. Then let's go do a mining session, I guess. I don't need this, thank you very much. Refill the other bucket, of course. Let's for now put some stuff away. None for here. Food goes in here. Then we got wood. Then let's put some dirt in here, I suppose. This can go in here for now. The azurine goes into the azurine pocket. Right. Then we have some terracotta. I must not forget where I put this, because I need this later. Alright. Then what else? I think then we're good to go. Let's see if the apple tree has some more apples. Yes, it does. Because we're not gonna be able to take them if we are in the mines. There's also another apple tree over there, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go in. Pickaxe is good. So I guess there's just some deep slate right away over here, even though it is not the typical deep slate level, but that means we can just take a little bit, skim a little bit off the top from here. Didn't take many torches with me, that's actually a mistake. I should take more torches with me. By the way, you see me getting diamonds and redstone and coal out of just normal deep slate. There is a good reason for this, and it is this thing over here, my lucky rock. Gives me extra loot when mining. I've said this a few times, but it bears repeating. I'm not just a typical cheater, I just have a thing that makes it better for me. So okay. Give me those sticks here, give me like, I don't know, 23 of them. I have 4 coal on me, so give me 28 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many did I want? I just need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 32. Perfect. Which gives me 2 stacks of torches. Okay. Should I just keep digging out this cave here? I don't know, I'm thinking I'd rather go into Deep Slate level and mine something from there. So let's see, Deep Slate level begins around here. And to be honest, I don't mind getting a bit more tough as well. But here's a cave right underneath me, that's not a good spot. Let's also go past the rhyolite stuff that I don't need. And let's maybe just start a strip mine over here. Just so that we can catch any goodies that happen to come across our way as well. Like this. Deep Slate lithium ore. I didn't even know that Create the Factory Must Grow had such a thing. Jade, nice. Let's plug the holes though. I want an even tunnel that I can just run through without stepping over big holes or anything. Alright. Let's get the lithium. Iron we can always need more of, I guess, even though we do have an automatic iron machine now. But let's just grab any and all of the goodies. Let me just quickly check how Deep Slate is made. Of course, yeah, this is cobbled Deep Slate. That's... I can get it from crushing ores, that's not really what I was looking for. Oh yeah, lava and packed ice, huh? Surely there's another way though, surely there is. Deep Slate, just a normal Deep Slate. Okay, that's a thing. Coalescence and Deep Slate essence. So with Mystical I could do it. I could do it with Calcite, which I have even less of, so that's not making a lot of sense. Yeah. Ooh, there are some nice variations of this block, but that's also not the point right now. Get it by compacting lava and flint. Interesting. Then I could totally automate this, yeah. Let's remember this. That's easy to do. Just the automatic generation of flint takes a lot of time, is the thing. Okay, but interesting. We do have a method to do this. Cool. Okay. Sure, let's get this lithium as well. wanna see something about back there. Yeah, okay, this is not really a long straight line. It's just the stairs that goes downwards. So let's do this. Let's dig in this direction here. For the x-axis of our strip mine. But it's fire clay. Interesting. But the inventory is full, so let's do something about this. Some of the stuff will go into the backpack. The full stacks, for example, and the stuff that I expect to see less of. All of these things come regularly from the Lucky Rock or lithium. Yeah, that's good enough for now. So this is crimsite, fire clay, sand and gravel here. Yeah, I guess we can just dig out a bunch of that stuff as well over here. I guess let's excavate one of these things. This thing is big, I guess. There's some zombies nearby, of course. I hear them. Right, this is the tunnel where I came from. this grows in a really weird, three-dimensionally diagonal direction. And there's a cave. What are you? You probably are a Pokemon, but yeah, Geodude, okay. It's a nice cave, there's a lot of goodies in here, there's gold and redstone. But I'm gonna avoid it for now. Except I'm gonna take this iron here. Wrong button. Alright, that's a stack full of that, a stack full of that. Oh, there are bad guys over there. Ah, that skeleton avoided me. More digging. Lithium ore. It just is in such a weird diagonal staircasey fashion. I don't like it too much because I'm really in a tight space here because of the way that this is growing in a diagonal slice. Not a big fan of that, but oh well. Moving on. I think we're gonna just be excavating the whole bit, and then afterwards we're gonna get the goodies. Prosperity, or oh, I'm gonna take you right away, because you are so important that I really don't want to forget about you. And that's just diamond, to be honest, who cares? But fine, I will take it as well, since I'm already here. Alright, it's really hard now to see where I exactly came from. I guess it's somewhere here. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's mark this spot with 2 torches. Just to be extra sure. So now I can dig out all of this fire clay as well. Gosh, there's just so much of this stuff. So much, there is really a lot. This is probably a lot better with Safe Touch, because you probably don't get as many fire clay bars as you need to craft a full block out of them. But sometimes you just can't be bothered. Slowly but surely getting to the bottom of this. I think at least. Very more. Nice. I don't know either if digging out an entire fire clay vein like this is exciting to watch. Probably not. But maybe you just want something calm and cozy, I guess, then it doesn't hurt. Alright, there's more under here. We're gonna just ignore that. We're just gonna put some gravel in there and we are gonna forget about it. Nope, 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 not think about this. I fear we might run out of shovel before actually collecting all of the stuff here. I'm finding a lot of prosperity ore here, which is generously nice. Genuinely nice. And generously nice, both. I'll be back in a second. Just wait a little bit. Alright, I got myself some coffee and I'm back. Good, nothing happened in the meantime. Yeah. Let's continue digging out this hole, I guess. But for these purposes I love having a fast shovel that can just insta-mine all of these things. It's just that I'm a bit concerned about the durability in here. You know, funny enough, when I will come back here, accidentally stumbling into this, I will totally think that, oh, this must be a naturally generated cave. Meanwhile, nuh-uh. Absolutely not. This is a man-made cave. I do find the sound of picking up items quite satisfying. It has a very satisfying plop, plop. Very nice. Alright. That's this whole part done. This is where we come from. Nice, that's still visible, that's good. I'm thinking I will now just mine out this layer of crimsite here, so that we get some of that as a building block as well. It is a very nice building block, and I like that it textures itself automatically by having the blocks be at differing values. That's an ominous noise. We already got a stack full of crimsite, that's nice. I'm gonna mark this with a waypoint probably, because there's probably gonna be more crimsite in the upper layers there. And this is a nice resource to have. I think we also made a custom recipe for crimsite, if I'm not mistaken. But that's usually gonna involve dye and 2 other kinds of rocks, which makes it not too cheap, to be honest. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I guess I don't want to scaffold up there now and get all that kind of other stuff, so we'll leave it at that. Let's see, make it red again as usual, more crimsite, confirm, there we go, and now let's get all the goodies. To be honest, I don't really know.
Wie du deine Lieblingskünstler am besten unterstützen kannst?
Yay, ads! Cause I'm streaming my music from
Hits, Geheimtipps, Remixes, DJ-Sets, alles dabei.
From SoundCloud.
Gönn dir Go oder Go Plus und unterstütze deine
But I think it's trying to play someone else's music again. Yes. Back to my music. The thing is, it is in a playlist, right? So it is in a playlist full of my songs. And then randomly it just decides, yep, now I will go to someone else's music, which I do not want for the purpose of me giving myself, obviously, the permission to use my songs. I don't know if I have that from other people, so I can't just use it whenever I want. That being said, it's nice to have my music on a useful, cool platform. And have thereby a nice way of having background sounds consistently in my streams. I can just make use of my own music that way, and that's really useful for this exact purpose. So that's silver too. Alright, let's get the geode. There's a geode block there. So let's see. Alright, we're not done with our mission of collecting deep slate though. We're gonna take more, oh no, more prosperity. Oh nice. I love to see it. So where is the place I come from? Come on, show yourself. There it is. Alright. Alright. So here we're gonna do our strip mining. Here, 1, 2, 3, here, and 1, 2, 3, here. Alright. Then we're gonna gonna do the same thing at the other end of this line, like so, and just dig a straight line in this direction. I am being exceptionally lucky. I just really want deep slate. I didn't come here for diamonds, lapis lazuli, emeralds and that kind of stuff. But I'm not complaining either. Let's dig a bit further. Alright, and now we should make a complete rectangle whenever we complete one of the lines, which is nice. Alright, let's strip mine. The mines we go. And soon enough we're gonna pop out the other end. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do have a geode block here. I'm gonna pick that up. Which means we have 2 geodes by now, which are just kind of small goodie bags that you can crack open in a Tetra workbench. Aluminium ore. We already have that in the backpack. Yeah. So this is our next strip mine line. I did not want to spend any inventory space on that right now. So that's unfortunate. Alright then, let's see, more inferium, raw nickel, raw silver. We've got 2 kinds of silver on us. Alright, so yeah, we do have space for rhyolite, I guess. it back home. Then this one next. Alright, let's do the distribution of skill points. Let's take a range damage, then we can take a movement speed next. Here we can take another fortune. And increase the mining speed a bit. Oh, lithium, nice. Some tough, nice. So yeah, this is the kind of pattern that I like to strip mine in. You will see this in a few places every now and then. Oh, I did one too much distance in between there. Usually I like to keep 3 distance. Anyway. Whatever, everybody makes mistakes sometimes. Is this the way back up? No, that is not. Ah yeah, I see it all the way there. Yeah, we got a good amount of cobbled deep slate. I'm happy with that, that should be enough. So once we go here, here is the staircase. And now back up we go. Unfortunately, this is a little bit tedious because I never put stairs here. At some point off camera I'm probably gonna put some cobblestone stairs down here. Give me a second just to open my coffee. So I can dual wield Minecraft on one hand, coffee in the other hand. Nice. And freedom! Oh, you can actually see my storage system building over there. That's nice. So the lava bucket has probably run out completely. Yeah, it's on standstill. So let's refill that. But that is a nice amount of dried kelp. So we can make use of that right away actually. Should have enough inventory space, right? Yes. That's gonna be a large bunch of dried kelp blocks. 29, nice. You love to see it. Then put them in the botanist workbench to make red. Let's fly up there and see if we can finally get close to finishing. Okay, we are close to finishing the building. I'm also soon gonna build a more advanced dried kelp maker, cause we do have a need. We do have a big need. Wah! That was unintended. Nice. Alright, it's only this rectangle left now. Then the roof is done. Oh, we're also gonna take care of the door still. That is also one thing that is still missing, but that doesn't cost us any amount of time really. The door is basically free. I'm just gonna make it out of Jacaranda wood. Again, it could be the case that I'm absolutely pronouncing that name wrong, and I'm sorry if so. Yeah. Do we have some planks over here? No. Oh yes, we do. I'm just blind. But this is probably not enough for a door, isn't it? Jacaranda door. Right, this is the normal one. This is just 6 planks of them. Then we can get a barred one. Okay, we can put them in a carpenter's workbench, I guess. That's interesting, but that's not changing the recipe much. You would need a door print for these. So I guess the easiest way... Oh, we can do that. That's a Jacaranda bark door. Bark glass door. And this is a barn door. No, definitely not. Barn glass door. No, thank you. Beach door also no. Classic door also no. Jacaranda glass door. Mesh door. Oh, that would be nice, maybe. Oh, we get this one. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one we're gonna get. So, 4 planks and 2 glass panes. Easy. 4 planks, 2 glass panes. So we have some glass in here. And I think a glass pane is just 3 of these combined, right? No, that's a glass slab. Is it 4 glass? It sure is not. Is it 6 glass? In a trapdoor pattern? It sure is. And then we take these 4 and these 2. These 2. 2. Thank you. Let's just put the glass panes back down there. Yeah, good enough. It's fine. Yep, I'm happy with that. Alright, well, from one roof to the next. Well, first, let's deposit the door here. Yes, cobbled deep slate stairs. Let's make some from the ones that we have here. And if we need more, we do have more. I'm just gonna nudge you slightly down. Come on, come on. Okay, what level are you? 20. Okay, you're gone. Thank you. Okay, you know what? Time for the drone. Time for the drone. Then again with the birch planks, oh, we have them back in the box, I guess. Oh, but now we don't even need stairs anymore. That was stupid. I'm gonna need I think I can turn them into slabs with a stone cutter, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, what do you have for sale? Come on. Brain coral blocks. Violets. Ooh, violets. 2 of them, please. And huge clover petal. No. Desert grass. Nah. I'm afraid that's it for you. But violet. Violet is definitely something we plant in here. For now, I'm just gonna put you down here and here. Yeah. Stone cutter. Let's see if I can make a stone cutter. Stone cutter. That is not the same thing as stone. Is it not called stone cutter anymore? Saw? Bench saw? Okay, I guess it's called bench saw. Alright, so any stone... No, just stone and iron ingot. Got it. We have 3 of the stones here, and iron ingot we have in here. Make me a stone cutter. Okay, this does not work then. But this works. I just want the normal cobblestone slabs, please. Not running bond, not windmill weave. This one. But that's not enough. Alright. More, please. Thank you. Okay, now I've crafted way too many. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Give me back my birch planks, please. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some more. And now the slabs. Alright. And that's the building done. Let's fly from over here. Come on, I landed so softly. You didn't take damage from that. Okay. Yeah, I am so far very satisfied with this place. But now we gotta place down the rest of the archwood drawers. Okay. So first let's clear the inventory again. Okay. We got some coal for you. I forgot what was in here. Alright. The gemstones. This goes in here. Then the metals, this goes in here. This goes also in here. And then let's see, in the backpack we also got some stuff. Oh, we got some cascading archwood in here. That totally goes in this place as well. Nice. What else? Autumn saplings. Absolutely. Grapes and grape seeds and frost ire. Where did I put the fresh pine? I put it in here. Then you go in here as well as you do. And you go in here. Mist Inferium essence goes in here. Right. Then we got nickel, lead, nickel, silver and silver. And for you we got prosperity shards and jade. Interesting stuff. Yeah, should do something with the prosperity shards soon. Alright, let's get the hammer. Where is it? There it is. Let's break open those geos. Lapis lazuli and flint. Alright. Let's put the flint right into this machine over here. Do we have some flint in the we put the flint in here, I was saying. And immediately the mechanical arm grabs it and puts it over there. Nice. Yeah. This machine is awesome. Let's give you some more flint. Right. The pebbles we can throw into the trash actually. The gravel, yeah, let's just put it right into the gravel box over here. Do we have some more gravel in here? Yes, we do. We do have quite a bunch of gravel in here. Oh yeah, cause it dug out the whole area. I remember. Alright. Gravel, gravel. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Right now, I would say this thing here is the biggest bottleneck. Because if it were pumping out more gravel, the other things would go faster. And the cobblestone also is faster than the millstone here. Because you see it filling up slowly. Because it's got backlogged. So maybe the next part of upgrading the machine would be making more millstones. But then we would need to use a tunnel to get them through the system. And then it would need more space. Well, okay. Yeah, then we put the hammer back, of course. Doesn't need to be in the inventory, and I guess this is some sand, of course. We do store it single compressed, okay? So let's compress the sand. Let's store that. Then we got a lot of fire clay. I will just turn them into fire clay, I think, like so. And then store them in here for now. For now. Alright. That gives us enough inventory space to hold these guys again. So we go counting for a second there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we need 29 of these drawers. Okay. So let's see, let's make some more chests. That's 7, that's not enough. We need more. 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 29 we need, so 5 more. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be it. Yes, okay. Then archwood drawer, the 1x1 one, and we can make 29 of them. Oh, I forgot a stack of fire clay bars over here. Hold on, let me just put those in there as well. Now you go back in my hotbar. That's wrong. I was too fast for myself. This should be the precise number of drawers that we need. Center it, die. Okay, or move. That's also good. Yeah, perfect. Good, that completes the storage building officially. Now we just gotta fill in the stuff, but I will do that off camera. And yeah, that's good. Then let's see if we can get the library finished as well. I sure hope so. The library is yearning for finishing. Alright, we still have a bit of kelp in here, yeah. But that should be enough for the roof, right? Surely. Let's see. Let's see how much more we are missing. No, I think it's done. Yep, that concludes the library building. Would you believe it? Then let's take a flyby and see how it looks. Alright. Yeah, that makes me pretty happy, actually. But you will never believe it, we're still gonna use a lot of dried kelp. Because we're gonna make the floor of the train station out of it. And you're probably thinking, well, let me tell you, I don't care. I love it too much. I like dried kelp. We're gonna make it out of dried kelp. Easy as beans. It's just a question of which dried kelp we're gonna use. It's definitely gonna be one of these tiled looking ones. Maybe this turquoise cyan one. I'm thinking we might use that. Let me quickly make an aesthetic observation. Oh, and it would be perfect if I used crimson wood with it. So, that's gonna be, I guess, the next task. Get crimson wood automated as soon as possible. So essentially this is gonna be the floor block, right? This is gonna be the rail, and the train station is gonna be at this level, the floor. So you can enter and exit the trains, which are gonna have the floor level also on here and have the wheels beneath. Yeah. Now imagine this was a lot wider than for the length of a train station. Another thing I might do just right away now is take down any trees that are in the way, and this one is in the way. That tree is gone, which gives us more space for the train station here. Then I think we're also gonna delete this row here. Leave these few over there, cause I'm not gonna make the train station that wide. But these are so close together, I might just remove the whole foresty bit over here. I dislike that. I dislike unnecessary deforestation as much as the next guy. But what's gotta be done is gotta be done. Surely this makes me wish a little bit that my mana regeneration was faster, or that the area of my spell would be bigger. We're getting near the top. It's starting to get easier to deforest. Imagine I would have to manually go through this tree. That would have been tedious to say the least. Yeah, this is unfortunately where the two trees meld into one single tree. Oh dear, so much tree. So much tree to behold. Too much tree for me. It shall not be that there is so much tree here for me. I'm amazed that I still have inventory space for all of this. Let's see how it is. Huh? Yeah, we do have quite a few fir logs and saplings and sticks as well. Alright, so that leaves quite a few trees still to eradicate. These two can stay. These will need to go. But we're gonna continue this later. I'm first gonna do the thing. First I'm gonna do the thing of putting down a botany hopper pot with a drawer beneath it and with nether crimson mushrooms inside. So blue archwood drawers. I mean, if we want to go with the same thing again, you know what, I can just make chests out of that now, since I have an overabundance of those. Alright. Yeah, make one chest actually. I only need one chest, is the funny thing. Oh, these are archwood planks. I thought these were the fir planks. Oh well. I need one of these, like so. Alright, put you there. Then we're gonna put a pot on top of it. And then we're gonna actually need for that another chest. A pot and a pot. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these to make a hopper. Then we need from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And then we need some bricks. And I'm sure we have some of them here. Somewhere. There are bricks. There are bricks. We need 1, 2, 3 of those. Then we need to make this. This. And then this. Hopper botany pot, there you go. Put you in there. Then we need netherrack. Netherrack, I think. Then we need the crimson mushrooms. I think I put them into the chest over here already. Yeah, there we go. Crimson fungus. So soil item. That doesn't work. What does it need? What do you need to grow? Crimson Nidium. Ah! I hate that. Sweat ball conversion. I don't have that either. Okay. So that means I'm gonna need a Silk Touch pickaxe now. Okay. Okay, sure. Then let's get my emeralds. Emeralds are in here. I don't have too many of those, unfortunately. But let's see how many we need. Books are here. And let's take a quick journey to my brother's librarian hall. Darth Vader. What is that in here? Oh, that's just a train system. Interesting. Wow. That was a little bit too laggy for me. Surely you have a Silk Touch one. No, no. Yes! Silk Touch with 14 emeralds. That's too many for me. Huh. So I need 14. 14, but one book only. So I can do this for a bit. 1, 2, 3. So that means I still need 3 more emeralds, which I can get through paper or through ink.
Mit einem SoundCloud Go-Abo kannst du das werbefrei und offline.
I think SoundCloud is trying to play someone else's music again, yes.
Und dazu profitieren unabhängige Künstler direkt von deinem Abo, weil sie für jeden deiner Plays
We
mehr
don't
Geld
do
bekommen.
that.
Melde dich noch heute für SoundCloud Go an.
Alright then, so I must come back with ink and with paper. Okay. Do we see any squids here? No. No squids here. No squids here either. Squid! Unfortunately, after flying, I cannot directly afterwards swim quickly. So I'm stuck in slow-mo here. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, do I have a full inventory? I guess. You all go away. But I did get the insects, that's important. There's an insect for me. There's a drowned. A shiny Magikarp. Ooh, that is nice though. Now I can finally swim. We're just seeing if we can get any more squid, so that I can get squid ink. But it doesn't look like any squid are near me. Alright, then back home I go. No squid here either. But let's check our boxes and let's check the sugarcane for the paper. For the paper trade. Nothing in here, and nothing in here. Yeah, really nothing here. Huh. Not very successful. And oh, there is sugarcane there. We'll have to see it. Okay, let's put you away then. Alright. That sugarcane goes to me, and we're gonna get some more. do need to sink down to the bottom of the ocean, come on. And sometimes items are silly as fuck. Alright. That's the sugarcane. Now to turn it into paper. Alright. That should be nice for trading. Oops, that's not a flying book, that's an apple. Okay, it was a little bit of damage, I guess. Alright. You take my paper. There we go, and now give me Silk Touch, please. Thank you. Now we go to the Nether. No, first we go get ourselves another pickaxe. Pickaxe. We're obviously gonna make it out of diamond. Good. A diamond pick, so we need some stick. Then we're gonna get the hammer. We're gonna plop the diamond pick in there. And we're gonna enchant this pickaxe with Silk Touch. Yeah, that's fine. Then we're also gonna replace the handle, make it out of something else. Out of bone. I think we need two if I'm not mistaken. Basic handle, bone. No, we only need one. Okay. Well, now I know. Alright, then let's put something in the socket for fun. Some kind of gemstone. A jade, I guess, because I have so many of them. Binding, socket, jade. Will give me armor. Interesting. So you are the diamond pickaxe, you are the diamond pickaxe. I didn't give any of you names yet, huh? Precision X. Violence X. We're gonna give this one the same name as in the last server, Stracciatella Scooper. Like it's an ice cream scooper. Tree bisector for you. You're gonna be named Nami Smash. Go. You go back into your box. And now we do have the Precision X that we're gonna need for some Crimson Nadium. And therefore into the Nether we go. Alright, alright. Wait, what are you doing? Nice, okay. There's a ghast shooting at me, as usual. Why wouldn't there be? We just gotta find one of those Crimson Forests. There are some around, so it shouldn't be too hard to find one. There's another Nether Bastion. Let's quickly write down the coordinates of that. Oh, and a spawner. Of course. Leave me alone just for a second. I don't want to do anything with you. I just wanna note something down. Well, okay then, I guess don't even give me that peace of mind for a second. Red Bastion, confirm, goodbye, I go. Not that I couldn't fight you, that's not the issue. I'm just not here for that right now. So let's go that direction here. Okay, and that is a Crimson Forest with some Crimson Nadium. Crimson Nadium. And to be honest, that's all I'm here for, so let's go back home. What is that? Is that crying obsidian? That's just crying obsidian. It just grows here naturally. I love it. What do you mean not enough mana? I had enough mana. That's why you let me do it. Flying through the Nether is such a unique experience. You were confused there for a second, weren't you, server? Anyway. Still thanks for all you do, server. Right. This will grow the Nylium Crimsonium. And I hope the wood lands in the box, otherwise we're gonna have to rearrange some things. Let's wait for a bit. I mean, I do have bones and bone meal, so I could accelerate the process, I guess. That's the wrong item. Hold on. That's the correct one. Alright. Put you back into the planty chest. Crimson Nadium, I guess, goes in here for what I care. So let's check the this thing. Let's see how much kelp is that. 16. Alright. To be fair, I don't know much yet about how the train station is gonna look exactly. But one thing that I do know is that the platform is gonna have these dried kelp tiles. So that's something at least that we can start on already. I might continue planning this building because again I don't have a clue yet how exactly it will look. Probably with a lot of huge windows. I like to use big windows. But other than that I have no clue. So I might spend some time off stream to take care of that and plan it a little bit more. So I don't know if you can see the vision yet, but I think this tiled flooring will be nice. And I think with that we're gonna be done for today. Yeah. Let's take just another quick round and see all the things that we've recently done here. So I think there's a lot of progress coming along really. Library, the exterior at least is completely done now. And I think it looks very nice. I like the look. It has my typical building style. I know it has dried kelp all over the place. It has a lot of big windows, because I love doing those. the machine here was recently put into its next stage, so to speak. It's still gonna be continued and we're gonna make more stuff out of it, but it's very nice and productive. We have now the storage system building done. It also looks pretty nice for what it is. Essentially, I almost would have just made it a simple hole in the ground, you know, but I'm glad I didn't. It looks nice as it is now. And I was gonna initially also decorate the rooms a little bit more according to each theme, but there is not much space in these compartments here, and I want these to be easily accessible from the outside. Not from the outside, but from here you want to be able to reach everything. And if there's like a tree in the middle or something, or like a floating island or something, then that's gonna be in the way. So no for decorations, unfortunately. And last but not least, what we started is the train station over here. It is very much in its infancy. It's only just a few dried kelp blocks. But officially it has started. Yeah, the Pokeball shop I haven't really done much recently with. I somewhat recently put up a few more trades over here with emeralds, and I didn't even bother stocking this one yet. So yeah, I mean, we can just check if we have any profits so far, but I don't think so. I don't think many people are buying Pokeballs right now. But nice, yeah. Things are pretty much looking exactly as I like it to look. Oh wait, there's something new over here. Are those storage drawers? Those are storage drawers full of cobblestone. Teehee. Nice. Let's also check the inside of the house real quick. It's coming along. Oh, there's a door back here. I'm not allowed to go through it. It's just into a cave. And this is storage stuff. I see. Well, it's starting to come along here as well. I do like the flooring with those stone pillars. That looks like a really nice combo. Alright. Well then, I will say thank you to everyone who was watching. It was nice having you. And I hope you have a continued nice day. And I'm gonna see if we're gonna raid someone. Alright. Then here we go.
So I went to school.
I mean, hi Nico, welcome back. We did the slime, it worked really well. I hope you had a good nap. We're digging a hole for a tunnel bore. Which feels just really counterintuitive that I have to dig a big ass hole for a tunnel bore that's making a big ass hole, but here we are. Complaining about it doesn't change it apparently. Trust me, I know, I've been complaining about it. A lot. I've been complaining about it. What if we TNT'd the wall? This one, so we didn't have to dig this out. Do you think that would work? If I just put a little thing in each of it. I have one back so far. I've rated you 2 times, and those times OBS froze right afterwards. Oh, did we freeze again? Did we freeze again? Wait, complaining does nothing. I've been doing it wrong all life. Yeah. I'll work. Yeah. It's making a bigger asshole. Yeah. Oh, not you. Oh, okay. Them. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Mobius froze. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. Hi, Sid. Honestly, it's scandalous how few problems are solved by complaining. Right? Usually complain better works great for me, but not in this situation. At least do something. Yeah. Hi, Maggie. Good meowing. It's 6 a.m. I may be delusional. I just want to say hi. I'm good. How are you? How are you feeling, my love? Oh my god. Can we get a shout out for